From United Nations Television, this is UN in Action.
Assam, northern India, is rich with countless paddy fields and lush tea gardens. It's also a place that's home to India's wildlife, especially elephants, animals revered by Indian society for centuries. But lately, tea pickers worry about them leaving their habitat and wandering into tea gardens. Rice farmers have also complained that these animals are ruining their crops.
A herd of elephants came last night.
29-year-old Omilo Vada owns 14 acres of land here.
A lot of damage was done. I lost about 8,000 to 9,000 rupees.
That's almost $200, equivalent to a local small farmer's income for 9 months. Omilo says it happens every year, and it's devastating, as he and his family depend on rice for a living. Fearing the elephants may return tonight, Omilo is cutting the harvest quickly to store it before nightfall. Both the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, and forest officials fret about the increasing conflict between humans and elephants. They decided to investigate why so many elephants were leaving their habitat and roaming into villages. They found some startling facts. The forest in the north has lost 65% of its canopy. Sumen Day specializes in elephant conservation at WWF.
Naturally, the shrinkage in habitat has made the elephants more visible. Since they don't find enough food maybe inside the forest, they tend to come raid the crops the people grow around the fringes of the reserve forest.
To protect their crops, villagers have been using firecrackers provided by WWF to scare the elephants away. But this only worked for a brief period, as the elephants soon became accustomed to the sound. Villagers had to think of new strategies, like using domesticated elephants to drive out wild ones from crop fields.
People don't tolerate Asian elephants that may come and eat their crops, destroy houses, and threaten generally livelihoods.
Tom the Millionaire works as a coordinator at CITES, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, supported by United Nations member states.
So in Asia we have a very lively and very serious human-elephant conflict.
In an effort to minimize the human-elephant conflict in India, the government created elephant corridors in 13 states, including Assam. This initiative will allow elephants to move safely from one territory to the next through a system of fencing and overpasses that direct wildlife away from crop fields. This is the first step in a long process to protect crops and elephants. But restoring the habitat of these animals is key to their long-term survival, as well as preserving the harmony between humans and wildlife. This report was produced by Mary Ferreira for the United Nations.